Hello and welcome back to the final part of the TV show themed live listen extravaganza. Yes, it's an extravaganza of televisual theme tune delights. I've just been listening to The Equalizer, which was nothing to do with football, which was a little disappointing. And now I've got TV Theme Boon, full theme. So, maybe it's written by little Dennis Borterman, who writes the theme boon and sings the theme boon. Lol. Okay, I don't know what TV theme boon is. Sounds like it's some kind of, what's it called? Begins with an S? Oh god, BS made me so stupid. What are words? What is stuff? I was doing really well then, wasn't I? Yeah, plenty of words, plenty of, of rapport going on. And I can't even think of a single word that begins with S. Sausages. So, yes, sausages. It could be a theme tune from a show about sausages. Here we go then. TV theme boon. I get the impression this is actually going to have the whole credits behind it as well. Let's go. Boom. Or boon, indeed. Okay. Boon. Is that a lady singing or is it... God, it's an old telephone. Oh my goodness, that's so 80s. Kind of ska guitar. Very clean sound. Almost... so it's like Tina Turner. I wonder if it... That sounds so much like Tina Turner. And there's brass in there. Okay, so there's a guy sitting at his desk asleep with a book on his lap. And someone... There's like a shadow going across. He's running down the stairs. Oh, look at that. That's cliche, that is. A rain-slick street with a puddle at night time with lights reflected in it. Oh, Boone. Boone. Oh, he's looking at pictures of Marilyn Monroe or someone. And the camera's rotating around him. I get the impression Boone is a bit of a lovable rogue, Is that a young Neil Morrissey? And he's in a cinema now. Hi-ho, Silver. Okay, so it's classic 1980s Tina Turner style pop music. Is that a ride or might be hi-hat work? Keeping a feeling of movement. And the brass stabs are very 80s as well. And the harmonies on the vocals. Swells on the brass. Boone! In case you didn't know it was called Boone, they've put it up on the screen. It's a detective agency. Ooh. He looked in the reflection and suddenly his reflection turned into a hat. Then it turned into a guy at a saloon bar door. And the camera is zooming into a picture and it's turned into a real horse that's turned into a bike. Steel horse, eh? Bon Jovi. Oh, and back to a horse. Oh, people have got guns. Oh, okay, Lone Ranger stuff. Oh, but I think they're trying to draw a parallel between cowboys and the modern era detective by flicking between the two images. It's interesting. Lots of very clever camera shots. The director had a field day with this one. It's the end of the show. I assume it's the end because that's a lot of credits they wouldn't normally put at the beginning. It's a nice guitar solo. Very clean sound. Ooh, yes, sort of Hawaiian style harmony guitar. Like that. Jim Diamond wrote the title theme. But I don't think that's Jim Diamond singing. Not unless it's short for Jemima. Do you see what I did there? Jemima. Is it going to fade out? Oh, I think it was going to fade out, but then it stopped. So I guess that's just the YouTube cutting it off. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, dear. 1980s. God, how did anything good ever happen? I was born in the 1980s. Oh, dear. What can I say? Yeah, so it was almost Tina Turner-esque. Well, it was Tina Turner-esque. So it had something going for it. I can imagine the singer there really getting into it, maybe clicking her fingers, but there's no microphone, so you can't hear it, you know. And again, it didn't really describe the action, but at least it was good to see the actual outro, I presume, the outro credits of the show, and seeing Boone. Oh, so it's the TV theme for Boone, not TV theme Boone, like theme tune. So I fear I've made a mistake there. What a boo Boone. Oh dear, it seems like the actor has died. Well, that's a bit of a downer. Well, I won't obviously read all the comments now while you're here, because that would be so rude of me, wouldn't it? Yeah, it was good. It had everyone there was having a good time. Everyone involved in the production. The guitarist was good. Everyone was technically accomplished. Again, it's just that problem with 80s stuff that just doesn't sit right with me. There was so little that I like of the 80s. I like early U2. There must be something else I like from the 80s. Oh, God. Early U2? Right, so shininess-wise, it was decently shiny. I don't have anything against it. It's just that it came from an era and was very much of its era. That doesn't quite sit with me that well. So I'm going to say it's as shiny as a pint glass that has not been washed up. So you can see it's got some residue in there from... That says a lot. I think that's had water from the tap in it. So isn't that awful? Is that not just awful? The amount of junk that's in the, in the water supply. Yeah, so the glass itself is shiny, but 80s style grime. Yeah. So 80s out of 10. 8. No, it's not an 8. Is it? Kind of gone there now. 8.1. 8.1. Yeah. Write the theme, Boone. Sing the theme, Boone. Little Dennis Waterman. Ah, dear. Good. Right, so yes, next we're moving on. We're moving on to our own compositions. Now, I don't think I'm quite as prolific a composer as Ryan, so I've got to find something that he hasn't heard. I doubt he's heard much of the bands that I've been in, so I could send him a Rum Junkie song or an Unseen Envy song. Or perhaps something that I wrote on my own. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be good fun. Right, until then, take care. I'll see you soon. Cheers.